Dear students, welcome to the course Groundwater and Hydraulics, Module 1 Groundwater, Session number 4. I am Raja Anwar Hussain, Assistant Professor, Government Engineering College, Raichur. In this session, we'll be learning about types of aquifers like unconfined aquifer and confined aquifer. In types of aquifers can be basically classified into three types: unconfined aquifer, confined aquifer, and leaky aquifer. Sometimes fourth type of aquifer is known as purged aquifer, but it is not the focus of any groundwater exploration. In unconfined aquifer, it is also called non-artesian aquifer and are the topmost water-bearing strata having no confined impermeable overburden layer over them. The ordinary gravity well of 2 to 5 meter diameter, which are excavated through such topmost aquifers, are known as unconfined wells. Such wells, therefore, also known as water table wells or gravity wells. Aquifers which are bounded by a free surface known as water table at the upper boundary and a confining layer at the lower boundary are called unconfined aquifers. As you can see in this figure, at the water table, water is at the atmospheric pressure and hence unconfined aquifers are also called water table aquifers or phreatic aquifers. Unconfined aquifers receive recharge directly from the overlying surface through rainfall, infiltration, or percolation from surface water bodies. They usually exhibit a shallow water level. A typical indicator of an unconfined aquifer is that the water level in a well tapping this aquifer is equal to the water table position at that location of the aquifer. In other words, water level doesn't rise above the water table. Whereas in confined aquifer, when aquifers are seized on its upper and under surface by impervious rock formations, and in this the catchment area at the higher level for the creation of the sufficient hydraulic head, it is called confined aquifer or artesian aquifer. A well excavated through an aquifer yields water that often flows out automatically under the hydrostatic pressure. Aquifers which are bounded both above and below by impervious or semi-pervious layers are called confined aquifers, and the water present in these aquifers are called pressure. As you can see in this figure, confined aquifers are sometimes also called pressure aquifers or artesian aquifers. The latter term is gradually becoming obsolete. The water present in a confined aquifer is at a pressure greater than the atmospheric pressure. The water level in a bore well penetrating a confined aquifer will always rise above the top confining layer of the aquifer. The term piezometric level is used to denote this water level. Piezometric level is an imaginary position to which the water level will rise in a borewell tapping a confined aquifer. Piezometric level in two dimensions is called piezometric surface. Unlike unconfined aquifers, confined aquifers don't receive significant amounts of recharge from the overlying surface. The groundwater within a confined aquifer is under a pressure equal to the sum of the weights of the atmosphere and the overburden. The groundwater level in a well penetrating a confined aquifer is usually above the upper boundary of the confined aquifer. There may be cases where the piezometric level of an confined aquifer is above the ground surface. The well tapping such a confined aquifer yields water like a spring and hence it is called a flowing well. And such a confined aquifer is known as artesian aquifer. Most confined aquifers are unconfined at their exposed edges in the upstream portion of the aquifer, which is called outcrop. They receive significant recharge through the outcrop by direct rainfall infiltration into this unconfined portion. Confined aquifers also receive recharge through their upper and lower leaky confining layers under natural conditions or when pressure changes or artificially induced by pumping or injection. I hope in this session you have understood about types of aquifers, confined and unconfined aquifers. Thank you.